Hello and welcome to the video. Before we get started, if you'd like to provide input on future content and get our weekly newsletter, click on our survey. The link will be below. We also have a report on Ethereum 2, along with a bonus report on why you should learn Solidity now. Again, the link will be below. Now on to the video, and thank you. Okay. So I found out what some of the problems were that I was running into yesterday. First of all, the reason I couldn't do an airdrop or anything is because my Solana CLI was out of date. So how did I fix that? Well, in Git, I went back to the GitHub and I did a Git pull. Git pull will get the latest version, rebuilt it, and then it was able to work. Now, I did have to specify the account because if I didn't, it acted like it was an empty account. I don't know where it was sending it. But once I did that, I can show you, let's see. Let's see if I can get this right. Here we go. As you can see, I have now more Sol. The other thing that I found out when I first tried to run it, let's see, is it couldn't find, it was looking for some example.json for the cache. Now, when I looked at another example from this gentleman's article here, you don't need to specify the cache. So I didn't. I got rid of it, and what I ended up doing then is ran it, and let's see, the same command just without the cache. As you can see, it uploaded it initialized the candy machine, and processed the 3 assets. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to verify. And so let's see if this is going to work. So yeah, if you keep running into problems and you can't even, let's see. Can't find, I'm in the wrong spot. Let me fix that. I see what the problem is. I had the wrong command. I did not have the right path. So, what? I'm trying to make sure I copy it correctly for when we go to mint a token. So let's do this verify again. Now that am I in the right spot? Let me get to the right spot here. Okay. So paste that in. Now we have the right location. And that's looking better. And it's going to verify that we have Well, that's interesting. Cannot read. Public key. Okay. Did not like something. And I am not sure what that is. Well, let's go back. This is a great little article here. And let's see. Uploading, let's see what he's got here. I'm going to take a look at this because it seems like his commands, if you can see it, are a bit more up to date than the ones that they provided to us in the documentation. So let's see what we got. Okay. So we gotta replace this. Copy. And I'm going to try his command because he's not including unnecessary things, it seems, and somehow I think they can throw us off. Let's see what happens. If it likes that better. No. Now I'm getting a different error. That it is missing the public key again. That's very interesting because I'm giving it the, let's see something. So I'm giving it the key pair, and it did not like that, even though it's the same ID that I used to create the, let me just see if I can mint. Because if I can mint, then we're just going to have to look again at, see what happens when I try to mint. Oh, it doesn't like that either. Theoretically, this should give it just what it needs. Well, this is looking a little bit better. It doesn't mean it's going to work. So it found the wallet, and it did it. I have no idea what's wrong with Verify. So it looked like it minted a token successfully. And the next step after this will be to let's see. Let's go back here. And go back. There we go. So we have our assets processed. So the next step here would be minting the website. Now, I don't know why the Verify did not work. Because we didn't have the cash. Not having the cash, you can't, I don't know where it's going to, it verifies it each entry in the cache file. So, we minted tokens and got the wallet public key. And the next step is going to be doing the minting website. So, that is where we are going to start tomorrow. And hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully the last 2 days. I know yesterday's was kind of long and fumbly, if you will. But I purposely kept that stuff in and put time markers. So if you want to see the process I went through to try to resolve some of the problems, then what it did is it let you do that. If not, you could just skip it and see how the problem's resolved. And so what did we, again, the issues I ran into what once we got the JSON fixed is that I had an old version of the Solana CLI, and it didn't seem to like that. That's why I was not able to do a drop. Once I rebuilt the Solana CLI with the latest version, then it would let me do an airdrop. Once I can do that, then it was able to successfully process assets. Of course, we ran into the other issue with the cache that I believe is why we couldn't verify, because you can't verify something against the cache if there's no cache. I have to look again and see how the gentleman in this article here, how he did it. But we were able to mint a token. There we go. In fact, I'm going to save this output because here's a good question. What token did it mint? So that's very interesting. I want to look at that again as well. I'm going to put this in my little save file here. Let me go back here. Mint tokens. So, it's a candy machine, of course. It could mint any of the tokens. It's going to randomly mint tokens. So you can even do multiple tokens. So let's try that while we're at it here. Let's see if it does that for us. Oh, this is verify. We want upload. All right. We're going to try that minting again. so this would be mint multiple tokens. So let's do that. Because mint, the original command we did was mint 1 token. And I'm just typing it out here now so that I have it right. Mint multiple tokens and number equals 2. Now that we got that, let's copy that in, and here we go. Let's see what we get. Theoretically, we should get 2 different numbers, and what's it like? Oh, that's right. It doesn't like the, I don't think it likes the config. Let's try that. Let's get rid of the, config here. I believe that's what it does not like. Okay, that's looking a little better. Wallet public key. No instructions provided, blah, blah, blah. And so it gave us 1 token and minting another token. All right, well, we're going to have to look at this. But as you can see, we can now mint tokens. I don't know why it did not like mint multiple tokens, and it did the first one, and it did not do the second. Now, the first one was this number, 5C. The previous successful one. Let's see where we had that. So this is 2. So you can see they're different. Why it did not like that number, I will have to look into that. But we now have somewhat of a working candy machine, and it seems like these instructions are not quite up to date because we've run into issues multiple times with it not liking what we were doing. So you just look at the history. So 282 candy machine. Oh, that was verify. Well, that's interesting. Why is it not saving? upload and verify, and it stops saving the history after that. Very interesting. Not sure why that's the case. But anyway, hopefully this has been helpful, and so I will speak to you next time, and take care.